Banh mi's are finally getting their recognition worldwide, with everybody understanding how good they are. But does everything taste good inside of a banh mi? Today, we are gonna try to take a chicken curry and put it in a banh mi. We will answer the question, will it banh mi? Let's find out. So we're gonna start with making like a Vietnamese style chicken curry. Obviously, that's kind of what I do. And we're gonna see, can we make a kick-ass banh mi with that? The first thing I want to do is marinate my chicken. The longer the marinade, the better. So let's get this started right away. We're gonna do a very, very simple marinade. Basically just curry powder and Vietnam's favorite curry powder, Om Cha Va. What's Cha Va mean? Okay, Om means like Mr. So this is Mr. Cha Va, and I guess that's the guy's picture and his name. This is something they would never do in Vietnam. They would not marinate with yogurt, but we're gonna marinate with yogurt. We'll take a little bit of the Indian technique on this one. So I have some local unsweetened Vietnamese yogurt. It's straight from Da Lat, everyone's favorite mountain town in Vietnam. I don't wanna go too crazy on the yogurt, just a little, maybe a little bit more than that. All right, we're gonna do a little bit of salt. There's a part of me that wants to add sugar to this right now. I'm not going to. We're gonna add some sweetness later. So we're gonna do a lot of curry powder. I wanna have a really strong flavor in here. All right, this looks pretty good. For Vietnam specifically, anytime we hear curry, we're always thinking about a yellow coconut milk based soup, I guess you could say. It's gonna have a lot of turmeric in it. That's usually gonna start literally with this packaging. It's always a little bit sweet. It usually has carrots and potato and coconut milk and a little lemongrass. That's kind of where we're starting with this. We're gonna bleed a little bit in different directions, but we're gonna try to stay pretty tight to that. Even though the curry culture in Vietnam is not incredibly vast or as deep as Thai or Indian, I still think it's tasty. And I always like it when I have it. Oh, I also thought about goat curry is another very popular one as well. And this was 5 chicken breasts or 6 chicken breasts, purely because I'm just gonna make extra. I'm happy to have some grilled chicken in the fridge for snacks later. I'm gonna add a little bit of oil onto this, just to help it grill. We are gonna grill this later. And I'm using a little bit of macadamia nut oil. You could use anything. A little bit of fish sauce on that chicken too as well. This looks pretty simple right now, and once it hits the grill, it should get super aromatic. It should be super flavorful. I mean, there's a lot of spice on here at the moment. Oh, I'll put the cilantro stems in the chicken marinade. I forgot to do that, so let's do that. If you've never used cilantro stems, they have flavor. There's no reason to waste them. They're totally edible. And I'm gonna add this right into our chicken marinade. Now with the cilantro stems in here, it just gives a little extra flavor and we don't need to waste it. Kind of a little bit of a brighter herbaceousness in here. Okay, put this behind us. Next step. Wash my hands in my brand new sink. That's the next step. Wow, look at that. We just need the silicone around the base. It's not quite there, but it's almost there. Baby Panda. Yo, 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 what's up? Studio's looking amazing. Yeah, thank you. It's really great. It feels good to be in here. This episode and every episode is recorded and streamed live on YouTube, Twitch, TikTok, and Kick. Make sure you check us out live every single week. Back to the show. We know we're gonna have a banh mi. That's easy. Then we need some sort of creamy component. I'm not gonna have a sandwich that doesn't have some sort of creamy, fatty element in some way. That could be cheese, that could be mayonnaise, that could be pate. All of these things take the same space in my brain in terms of a construction of a sandwich. So we're gonna work on that next. I got some onions. Basically what we're gonna try to do is kind of stew the onion in coconut milk, and that's gonna kind of be a sweet element to it. I'm gonna try to soften these as quick as possible. I want these onions to be melted. That's the goal. So we're gonna cut them really thin to do that. I don't really want to feel the texture of the onion. I want the sweetness of the onion. And you can see I'm just cutting all the back ends first, where that root end is. Anytime you are trying to do a specific task on a product or an ingredient, and you're trying to do it as fast as possible, always do one task on all the items first and then move on to the next step. Cut all the root ends at one time and then we'll go back and slice all of them. Now I know that all of these are ready to be sliced. I won't have any root holding it together. It's just a faster way to work. If you care about speed, you always want to try to finish this step for all of your items at one time. I'm going as far as I can go until I'm uncomfortable. Then I'll flip it over flat so it's not a danger anymore and then go finish it out. Anytime you're cutting and all of a sudden you're not comfortable anymore, reposition. Change how the food is lined up. Don't use your knife if it's unbalanced in any way. Okay. Beautiful. And I forgot I bought a sweet potato. Perfect. All right, so here's my other idea. I'm gonna cut the sweet potato. And I want the sweet potatoes to break down, thicken. This is almost gonna be like a coconut milk onion gravy. So I want the potato to kind of be a thickening agent for this. BT Murphy, why a sweet potato and not a regular potato? Good question. A regular potato would work as well, but partly I want the sweetness. It's gonna give us a different thickness than the white potato would. To me, the texture of this needs to be super smooth, super nice. So adding minced lemongrass, I'm never gonna get that smooth, so I'm gonna keep my lemongrass nice and big, and I'm just going to remove it later. Maybe on the big part, I could just draw a line down the middle just to help release that flavor. We're gonna use coconut oil, because why not? Seems appropriate. And I'm gonna throw in everything at one time. I do not want high heat. I'm not trying to develop color in any way, any caramelization, not the goal here. And I mentioned before that I didn't wanna make the chicken sweet because we were gonna have a sweet component. This will be my sweet component. All right, so let's do a little bit of fish sauce in here. I'm debating right now, do I wanna add garlic to this? Okay, coconut milk in. I don't need an insane amount of coconut milk. The sweet potatoes are gonna break down, they're gonna thicken it, and maybe I'll just add a little bit of water if I need any more moisture. But we'll let this go for, I'm gonna say about 10 minutes, and then we'll remove the lemongrass. Okay, I'm gonna pull the lemongrass out of here now. I just wanna make this easy for me. And we're gonna keep cooking this onion low heat until we're gonna serve it. We want this to get really thick. We want it to be almost pate. I could potentially even put a stick blender in this for a few seconds, just to give it more of a chopped sort of spready type texture. We'll see about that. We'll see how this works. Let's give it a little try and see what's going on in here. Okay, it's bland. A little sugar. Now, as I told you, I wanted this to be light, clean. So I'm not adding MSG. I think a lot of people struggle with how to use MSG, when to use MSG. This is a unique situation or a good opportunity of a situation. I'm looking for lightness, softness, brightness. MSG is the opposite. MSG adds heaviness. Even though this fish sauce is gonna add a little bit of darkness, but not the same as MSG will. But because I don't want it too dark, I don't want it too heavy, I'm gonna do half fish sauce and half salt. All right, so I'm gonna turn this down low as I can. Yes, fantastic. Is Fred coming over to eat this unique dish? Listen, if Fred smells it, he's coming. He's probably on his way here. Ho, ho, ho. Speak of the devil, Cyber Daddy is here. I told you he smelled it. I told you. All right, I'm gonna peel my carrots. The idea is carrots are always gonna be serving curry, at least Viet style curry. And then with the banh mi, a typical banh mi, we're always gonna get the pickled carrots, pickled daikon radish. So we're gonna kind of work with both of that, and we're gonna make a carrot slaw to give us that crunch, to give us that raw factor. So I'm not gonna cook these carrots. We're gonna cut the carrots into julienne. Because we're eating these raw, I wanna have the texture super fine. I wanna have a very nice, fine texture on the carrot. I'm gonna make this super herby. We're gonna use cilantro, we're gonna use raram, aka laksa herb, and then we're gonna use some Thai basil as well. One of the big things I have learned, anytime I'm trying to do this like Viet fusion stuff, just more herbs. Don't try to make it like I would do a normal Western dish where I got a few herb garnishes. You gotta find ways to load the herbs. Could be a pesto variation or could be just dicing it and loading this frickin' thing up. All right, herbs are inside. We're gonna make this like a typical Viet guy. So we're gonna do sugar. We're gonna do fish sauce. I'm gonna put some raw garlic in this too. Cut the garlic. I'm gonna cut raw garlic, baby. I like raw garlic. Fred will tell you he is shocked by my raw garlic palate. And I can't wait one day to cook for Gordon Ramsay. Gordon Ramsay, I love you and deeply respect you, but I think your raw garlic palate is a little on the weak side, Chef Ramsay. Okay, because I've seen a couple episodes where you're like, garlic, someone's got, no. Garlic is amazing. Raw garlic is amazing, and I like it. We also have the garlic oil, so I have the fried garlic and the garlic oil. We're gonna give this a little toss. We're having the raw carrot slaw, but we're adding pickled onions into it. So this is gonna be kind of a pickled slaw mixture. And then we need some brightness. I need brightness, that's how I cook. So this is gonna give us our brightness. I'm debating about adding lime juice to the salad now, but I think I really want to reserve it for the chicken when I grill it. I'm good. I'm gonna add a little bit of rice vinegar in here, not a lot. I'm not trying to pickle this, I'm just trying to make it balanced. Flavor-wise, this is pretty solid. I'm gonna let it sit, so this is gonna be punchy and a little bit of a boost. Our onion mixture is cooking down. It's looking thick, it's looking nice. Ooh, it's tasting good. I want this to be dramatically thicker, so we're gonna start turning up the heat. I'm gonna keep eyes on it and stir it very often. That if I continue cooking this down and reducing moisture, I will get a pate-like thickness texture from here. That's what we're going for. Trying to make this rich, we're trying to make it creamy. We want to have that fattiness sort of structure, and we're getting close. Look at this texture. The onions have totally breaking down. The sweet potatoes are breaking down as well. There's no need to blend this. It's getting thicker and thicker. I'm imagining though, when it cools down, it will get thicker. I think this is cool. It's sweet, it's rich, it's creamy. So I think this is gonna work out. I got the air conditioner blowing here, so we're gonna get this cooled down as quick as possible. I think we're gonna start grilling chicken now. Yes, let's grill the chicken. I'm gonna grill a lot of chicken purely because I wanna have a lot of chicken breasts cooked in my refrigerator. All right, so as this chicken is cooking, which has very little smoke, I'm quite shocked by that, but I guess there's almost no oil, so there's no drippage going down, there's no fat. I'm gonna add a little bit more oil to this chicken because I am sticking here. I need this thing to be hotter to not get any sticking going on, and this grill only has so much power to it, which will give me a little bit more smoke, unfortunately, but that's the game we need to play. Okay, now we can see this. The extra oil added onto this chicken really looks fantastic now. Hopefully you watch me cook. You see, I'm just kind of going with the flow as I go, watching the food, observing it, looking at it, not afraid to adjust. Don't be afraid to adjust. You see something doesn't look right, change it. Add salt, add sugar, add water, figure it out. I'm also gonna grill some chilies. I may just split these down the middle and lay them on the length of the banh mi to get some heat on there. I think that's my strategy here. So the oven's hot, bread's going in the oven. I got these big boy loaves. This is my favorite right now. It gives me like hoagie, cheesesteak vibe, and they got sesame seeds, I like that. And I feel like the texture is a little bit denser than your average banh mi's. So these are going in the oven. Something you really wanna be aware of with the banh mi is don't over toast it. Just to wake up that shell on the outside, and that's it. When I had a banh mi shop in America, if you don't know, I did have a banh mi shop in America. This white boy was selling banh mi's in Philadelphia. I have thrown away, pulled off the line many a banh mi's because I over toasted them. And an over toasted banh mi is terrible for a sandwich, so be careful. Let's assemble. We got our banh mi. Our creamy component is the onion and sweet potato coconut milk. That's gonna get spread on the banh mi first.
Seems good.
I think it should be good. A sweet, creamy, coconutty onion jam. I'm cutting the chicken. The chicken looks great. I like the secondary pieces with the extra oil look way better. They look more moist. They got a nicer crust on the outside, but it all looks good. Okay, I'm going to cut the chilies right down the middle. These chilies have that little bit of curry marinade, grilled slightly. I'm gonna squirt some lime right on the chicken. Okay, we're gonna load.
Says they look amazing. Oh, I don't, I'm not a professional or anything like that, but that looks like
look good?
Looks like it banh mi.
Yeah, this is banh mi.
Looks like it banh mi.
Will it banh mi? I don't know. We're gonna go chili right down the middle. Now we're going slaw. We have this carrot herby slaw with the pickled shallots and the fried garlic oil. We're gonna top it with some green onion.
Oh, wow.
It looks good, dude. It looks pretty freaking good.
Extra spicy, she says, and that is true, Becca. That looked extra spicy. I'm ready for it. Oh my gosh.
The question of the day, can you banh mi a chicken curry? Maybe. Let's find out. Let's eat it.
It is good. Everything comes together. It tastes like a curry. Yeah, I feel like almost my first couple bites, which I don't want to complain about having too much protein. Protein's nice, but it was almost like maybe too much chicken in there that wasn't bringing the other flavors. The bread itself is great. It's that sweetness and that coconut milk. I think I needed that sweetness in here to kind of give me that this is a Vietnamese curry.
Yeah.
And when we added that onion jam, I feel that more. This onion jam, guys, is really good. Yeah. Oh.
If you guys are ready to rate it or give it a number, you're welcome to. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
28. Wow, JD. 9.5. Banger of a sandwich. Liam, you got a number?
7.5.
Oh, okay, 7.5. Now, interesting, young man.
I never really loved curry.
Okay. I've taken you to eat chicken curry on the street before, or no? I don't remember taking you to eat chicken curry on the street. You don't think you've had that? Okay, so I'll take you to eat street curry and see if you like that.
Do you want to eat it again?
Sure.
Okay. Ready? 8.
8. Solid 8.
The curious cameraman, Tang, is still getting his B-roll shot. Yes. Is that a 9?
9.
It's a 9.
Wait, that's the Will It Banh Mi?
We would buy
Rating?
Yeah. I don't like curry that much.
Okay.
But I like the green onion in here. You rarely find green onion inside bánh mì. And if you find, it's very little. So I
They
like.
don't put enough.
Yeah. I don't think it's a best seller for you if you sell this on the street. Vietnamese curry is rare enough that people doesn't expose to it that much.
Yes. Vietnamese curry is rare. Like trying to get chicken curry on the street, there's not that many. It's not that common. I'd probably say goat curry is the most common.
Is goat curry the most popular curry?
I don't know. Do you think chicken is?
Duck?
I think goat and duck.
And most goat restaurants will have goat curry on the menu. I'm not saying it's good, but it's usually there. In conclusion, Will It Banh Mi chicken curry. I'm giving it a 9 out of 10 on the Will It Banh Mi scale. Yes, it will banh mi. And I think with a little bit of tweaking, we're gonna have a banger of a chicken curry bun.
I think this is a clear banh mi for
Oh,
sure.
yeah.
Yeah.
If you enjoyed this video, please like the video. Give us a comment down below. Could be anything. Chad, you're great. Chad, you suck. Bicycle. Anything. Until next time, have a good day. Do something. Go outside. Build something. Just be unique. See you later. Peace.